morning. It is such a beautiful day today, and I was able to go for a walk and saw all the beautiful rainbows in people's houses. So I have come up with an idea. We are going to do lots of different science experiments that produce beautiful colours. Now I have a helper today. In fact, I have a few helpers, but my first helper I'd like to introduce you to is...
Hello! It's so good to see you! I love rainbows!
Well, it's Ruth.
Hello!
Hello, how are you?
Oh, Ella, I'm so good today!
You're a bit more talkative, actually. Is it because you feel more comfortable with QRBC Kids?
I'm so excited to do the rainbows!
Well, what we're going to do, Ruth, is we're going to prep all of the different science experiments.
Prep.
And then we have some children who are wanting to play with the science experiments, but we're going to do that outside because it is quite messy. Okay? Right, first of all, we are going to make our milk painting. That's what we'll call it. That'll do. So first of all, Ruth, you help me. We're going to put some milk in here. And this is just normal milk, and we're just going to fill it only a tiny bit, okay? So we're going to make sure that the bottom of the plate is covered, but we're not going to put too much in. Okay, perfect. Well done, Ruth. You did very well there. Okay, next up we need either some food colouring, and that's what we're going to use with the boys outside, but we are going to play with some glitter. Some of you will have glitter, some of you ban it from your house. I get that. But we're going to sprinkle some glitter on top of the milk. And we're going to use lots of different colours, Ruth, because we're going to make it look like a rainbow. What do you think?
I love it.
Do you think it looks pretty?
It looks so
pretty. Now, as you can see, as we start sprinkling on the top of the milk, there's like a little film on top, so it doesn't actually go under the milk. That's cool, isn't it? Pretty, isn't it?
So pretty.
Next, we're going to need some soap. This is dish soap that we clean the dishes with. I'm going to put that there, and we need some Q-tips like this. Okay? Cotton buds. And we're going to take one of them. Let me help you. I'm going to help you with this. And we're going to dip it in the soap. Oh. And then we're going to watch this beautiful reaction happen.
Wow, that's amazing!
Isn't it cool?
Love this!
Shall we do it again?
Yes.
Wow! I'm going to have a go.
Okay.
Wow, look at that. Ready? Wow!
Ella, that's so cool!
Wow! And then we can just use it like a paintbrush. Cool, isn't it? So you can do this with glitter or with food colouring or with paint, and each one will get the same but slightly different reaction, but have a go. So the next one we're going to do.
That was so good!
Did you like it?
I loved it!
The next one we're going to prep for and show you is our melting ice. Now I recommend that every parent puts a container full of water in their freezer, because you can do so much with a block of ice. And one of the things you can do is this. Fill your container up with water, put it in the freezer, and then when it comes out of the freezer, you will need salt, you'll need a paintbrush, Ruth, and you'll need some paint. Now the best paint is actually watercolour, but if you have paint like this, that is fine too. And also, if you've got some food dye, then you can use food dye. So this is one that we will show you in the garden because it is messy. But to prep for this one, all you will need is a tub of water that you freeze. You're going to have salt and you're going to need some paint, okay? And when it comes out of the freezer, you will have a big block of ice. You will cover it with your salt and then you'll be able to paint over it. And I will show you that after this. Salt on the ice. That's it, more like this. Lots and lots of it. Hang on, because we're not going to use water, we're going to use paint. So I've covered it in salt. Right, so this is the paint, and we're going to use a little bit of water and dip it in, and then you can paint the ice. You see? You might just need a bit more water because it's watercolour. Right, Ruth, the last one we're going to do is called walking colour.
Walking colour?
Or a walking rainbow, because that's what we're doing. So we are going to put some food dye in each one of these glasses, okay? So I've got a blue in this one. I'm going to put some green in this one. Green.
What's your favourite colour, Ella?
My favourite colour is pink. What's your favourite colour, Ruth?
I quite like pink too.
You like pink too?
I do.
Well, that's cool, because I'm going to put pink in this one.
Wow.
That's cool, isn't it? And then you will need some kitchen roll.
Woo.
So we've got some kitchen roll. I'm just going to get that off. And what we're going to do with the kitchen roll, Ruth, is we are going to fold it up a little bit.
Woo.
So we're going to fold it in half like that, and in half again, so that it's a really long strip. Now you might do this with little bowls, but we're going to do it with these glasses, so the paper must fit inside the glass perfectly. So I'm just going to do it one more in half. Okay, so there's one, and we just need one more because we've only got 3 glasses, but you could do this with a few more. Perfect. Look at that. And then what we're going to do is fill our glass halfway.
Woo.
Looks good, doesn't it?
Really good.
Very nice colours. Look at those.
I love the colours.
We're going to mix them up to make sure that we have...
Mix. Round and round and round.
Make sure it's all mixed in.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. And then we're just going to put our paper so that one goes into one glass and one goes into the other.
Wow.
Like that. And can you see what's happening, Ruth?
Let me see.
All the colour is soaking up And it will just keep rising all the way up.
That's amazing!
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
I love it!
And what will happen after a while, we're just going to wait here a little bit, because the ink is going to go all the way up and all the way down and all the way up and all the way down. Pretty cool, huh?
Up, down, up, down!
Okay, so we're just putting that one to the side while we wait for the colours to merge.
Wow!
Pretty cool, isn't it?
Oh, I can't wait!
Now, one reason why I really, really love the rainbow being everywhere
Rainbow!
is because it reminds me of a Bible story. Do you know what a Bible story it reminds me of?
No, what one?
It reminds me of the story of Noah.
Wow! I love Noah!
And
Noah had a boat!
Noah did have a boat. What did he actually built the boat, Ruth. It was very cool.
Wow!
Why did he build the boat, Ruth?
'Cause he likes sailing?
Because he likes sailing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's because he likes sailing.
Oh.
God told him to build a boat
Oh.
because there was going to be a big flood.
That's right.
And you know what? After the water rose and everything...
Wait.
Yep,
Did the water do this?
it did. And then there was lots of rain. The rain came down. And then the floods came up.
Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. This is a good story.
And then what happened was that the world was absolutely covered in water.
Whoa. Water.
And then all of Noah's family were on the boat and they were waiting because it was getting very smelly and they were getting very fed up of being in water and they were thinking, is this going to end? Is this going to ever end? But it did.
Wow.
And the waters dried up. And when they were on the land, there was this amazing verse and it says, I have set my rainbow in the clouds and it will be a sign of the covenant between me and the earth. And that is in Genesis 9:13. How cool is
Ella,
that?
that's so cool. I love it.
When we see all the rainbows, it's a brilliant promise that this will end
Wow.
and that we have hope.
God is so good.
God is so good. You are so right.
Great story, Ella.
Thank you for joining me today, Ruth, and thank you guys at home for joining me too. Look at these. Now, the longer we leave our rainbow, the more of the colours will walk between the glasses. That's really cool, isn't it? So we're just going to leave that and it will keep going.
Wow.
But if you join in with any of our activities today, and if you try any of these at home or in the garden, some of them might be better in the garden. Hey Ruth, they were a little bit messy, weren't they?
A little bit, yeah.
But if you do try these, please remember to take some pictures and send them in to us because we love seeing them, don't we?
Yes, please. Get Mummy or Daddy to send them to #QRBC Kids.
Thank you, Ruth. Good remembering.
I can't wait to see them with you, Ella.
I can't wait to see them either. All right, till Thursday. Bye.